We're gonna start off with our fries.
Holiday travel tip number 5. Always use your backup camera.
Who was that? I think it was a person.
Father figures.
That's a shame. Chicken nugget.
There are a lot of foods at McDonald's that get a bad rap. It is fast food after all. The chicken nuggets have long been under fire for their questionable ingredients, and they've somehow managed to squeeze 19 ingredients into something as simple as French fries. But every restaurant has to have at least a few safe menu options, right? One item that has long been touted as a smart choice is the Filet-O-Fish, but some Reddit posters claiming to be ex-McDonald's workers are doing their best to blow that option out of the water. An insanely popular Reddit post asking fast food workers what customers should never order has garnered nearly 16,000 responses, and a large chunk of those responses have been dedicated to the beloved fish option from the Golden Arches. But the problem with the Filet-O-Fish isn't what you might think. It's not that the always perfectly square patty isn't actual fish, it is. McDonald's uses wild-caught Alaska pollock from certified sustainable fisheries. Sounds great, right? So what's the problem?
Give me back that Filet-O-Fish! Give me that fish!
Turns out that wild-caught fish still might not be fresh at all. In fact, it could have been sitting around for hours before you take that first bite. One user said, "No one orders Filet-O-Fish, so at my store they sat in the cabinet forever." Another person called it the fast food equivalent of playing Russian roulette. Of course, you can always request to have yours made fresh, as many posters recommended, but even that isn't always a sure solution. Many posters claim a fresh patty is just one that's fresh out of the microwave, after having sat for a long time in the warmer. And even if you really are getting a fresh cooked patty, that Filet-O-Fish may still be completely questionable, as one Reddit poster who claimed to be an 8-year veteran of McDonald's unveiled even more dirt on this seafood favorite. The patties had a tendency to hang around well past their use-by timer. Similarly, the tartar sauce could go through several days sitting out in basically room temperature conditions. Ew, not enough to turn you off? No worries, he kept going, claiming the fryer oil for the fish fillets was rarely cleaned. He finished up with, "Don't get steamed buns, no one ever cleans the steamer." Despite all this, some loyal Filet-O-Fish fans won't be swayed. As somebody who regularly orders it, I have to disagree. It's by far the best fish sandwich that any fast food place has. According to McDonald's, the sandwich is still a popular seller both in the US and other countries around the world. Something tells us that won't change anytime soon. Thanks for watching! Click the mashed icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.
The woman dubbed the real-life Hamburglar,
And he loves taking McDonald's hamburgers.
who was caught on camera climbing into a drive-through window, has turned herself in, police say. 27-year-old Jessica Cross was arrested and charged with burglary after cops say she stole a box of kids' meal toys, a purse, and cash. Watch as the suspect is seen clambering into this Maryland McDonald's at 1 in the morning. First, she goes for a drink from the soda fountain, then comes back with the goods, cops say, before taking off back out the window. Must have forgotten those lessons from Hamburger University.
Today's subject, the Hamburglar.
I'm Lee Sheps for InsideEdition.com.
This precious little girl is a medical miracle. she was actually born twice. Surgeons removed her from her mother's womb at 23 weeks after a sonogram revealed that the unborn child had a massive tumor at the base of her spine.
This whole thing is the tumor. It almost looks like there's a whole nother head.
The enormous tumor was still growing. Doctors gave mom, Margaret Bomer, a grim diagnosis.
There is a very strong chance that your baby probably will not make it because the tumor is so large so early on.
It was such a crisis, surgeons couldn't even wait another hour.
It's now or she will probably pass within the day.
The baby's chances of living were 50-50 when the team at Texas Children's Hospital in Houston carried out the 5-hour life or death operation. You can see her tiny toes. The baby was outside her mom's body for a full 20 minutes as the tumor was removed. What is truly amazing is how this little baby girl was tucked back into the womb. 3 months later, baby Lindley was born by cesarean, weighing 5 pounds, 5 ounces.
She's very smart.
And here she is today at 17 months.
Can you say ball? Ball, good job.
A rambunctious and beautiful toddler.
She loves to run and walk, which is a miracle in itself.
The future is very bright for one happy little girl who gets to celebrate 2 birthdays a year.
Is that yummy, Lily?
This precious little girl is a medical miracle.
The woman dubbed the real-life
The 7-seater Volkswagen Atlas. Life's as big as you make it.
Let's get to the news. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is calling for an ethics investigation into accusations that Senator Al Franken sexually assaulted a woman in 2006. Democrats will not stand for sexual harassment by Democrats. Senator Ron Johnson yesterday became the first GOP senator to announce that he will not support the Republican tax plan. Paul Ryan called it a real kick in the where his balls should be. President Trump met with Republican lawmakers in the base. Excited to see them. Here they come! The bucket is a chair!
Come back and air this bitch out, bro! What you talking about? Whole ass nigga! What? I wanna not be here when I get this. I'm not bitch. We get
it. Simple rule of modern eating. Fatty foods in huge portions are bad for you. But you're about to enter a dietary twilight zone, a restaurant that makes the potentially harmful nature of its food a selling point. Its name, get this, the Heart Attack Grill. And they do bring a certain whimsical comedy to serving up giant versions of meals that have been American favorites for generations. But as health concerns.
As a vegetable garden, sometimes the reality looks more like this. This monument to greasy gluttony is called the Heart Attack Grill.
PBR.
It's a sort of hospital-themed Hooters located in Chandler, Arizona, a suburb of Phoenix.
We have full sugar Mexican. Get your arms in over here.
Every customer must wear a hospital gown.
I'm dying.
And they are waited on by scantily clad nurses. Still, it's what's on the menu that gets most of the attention. The single single, double, triple, or quadruple bypass burger. Oh, and they do have fries called flatliner fries, fried in lard, and those are unlimited. To wash it all down, how about a butterfat shake? The restaurant has become a bit of a national sensation.
I'm up another few inches. Who
In
needs
no
these
small
old
part,
pants?
thanks
I
to
can eat
this
for free
very big
and make
man,
sure-
Blair River, the so-called spokesmodel of the Heart Attack Grill, featured in a series of tongue-in-cheek commercials that have gone viral.
I'm at 570 pounds, 6'8", yeah, so.
We met Blair in January. Back then, he told us one of the perks of the job is eating free. Anyone who is over 350 pounds doesn't have to pay.
I'm big, you know what I mean? And so why not? But I don't eat here every day, so why not have fun with it and go with it as long as I can?
Sadly, we now know how long that was. Blair died last week at the age of 29. His family says the cause of death was pneumonia. The CDC says every year, 112,000 deaths can be linked to obesity.
When your spokesperson drops dead at the age of 29, and he's morbidly obese by anybody's estimation, don't you have a problem?
Absolutely. Who wouldn't?
John Basso owns the Heart Attack Grill. As part of the act, he dresses up like a doctor.
Every single person cared about Blair. Had he have been thinner, he most probably would have survived that pneumonia. And that's a hard fact that I'm not here to deny.
There's an argument to be made that you used this guy during his life, and that now you are very morbidly using his death to continue to promote your restaurant.
I absolutely agree. And in a very sick way, his death has gotten the message out further.
So this man's death has not given you pause at all?
Zero pause.
For a man who is making an awful lot of money serving up artery-clogging burgers, Basso has a most unusual justification: that America needs shock therapy to cure its obesity epidemic. He says he tried other messages. He once owned a chain of Jenny Craig weight loss centers and several personal training studios.
I hope that every single person out there comes in and buys a hamburger and a t-shirt from me. But you know what? I am saying loudly and as clearly as any business in America can, this is dangerous.
Oh, he's using it as a marketing tool. I mean, the word that just leaps to mind is hypocrisy.
You won't be surprised to hear real nutritionists take issue with this fake doctor and argue he's laughing all the way to the bank.
I think there are real ethical issues in what he's doing. If he believed that diet had nothing to do with health and was selling those foods, then at least you could think, well, okay, he's misinformed. But he knows what he's doing. He's deliberately trying to get people to eat more than they need.
Blair, you say, was also your friend in addition to working with you.
I loved working with him.
Do you have a conscience at all?
My conscience is simply this. What would Blair hovering above me want me to do right now? And Blair would say this, put back on the stethoscope. Let's keep being the doctor that everyone loves to hate, because that really gets the message out.
To keep delivering that message, a week after Blair's untimely death, the Heart Attack Grill has another spokesmodel.
Here you go.
Ernie Hart. Yes, that's his real last name. And yes, he is chowing down on a quadruple bypass.
Even though my cardiologist and my wife tell me not to come, and after surviving a coma,
bypass. And Ernie Hart. Yes, that's his real last name. And yes, he is chowing down on a quadruple bypass.
Even though my cardiologist and my wife tell me not to come, and after surviving a coma and multiple heart surgeries, I still come. I enjoy the burgers.
Ernie was actually the spokesperson before Blair, but had to take a few months off after open heart surgery.
From baby, that's the taste that's worth dying for.
Now Blair is dead, and Ernie's back.
The fact that you stuffed him full of burgers for free as often as he wanted, what share of the responsibility do you have for his death?
The equal share with anybody who provided junk food to anybody.
Aren't you glorifying obesity, which obviously kills?
Absolutely. I think it would be immoral to stop at this point.
Explain that to me.
We're past the point of no return at the Heart Attack Grill. We have blood on our hands at this point.
The doctor is taking his act on the road, opening a second restaurant in Dallas this summer to spread his morbid message to an even bigger audience. I'm Ryan Owens for Nightline in Chandler, Arizona.
Guys, weekend deals are here at Target. You know what that means.
Coming through!
This Saturday only, save 25% on toys. Save big with weekend deals, only at Target.
Well, time now for the Morning Stir, and McDonald's, as you've never seen it before, this morning revealing secrets to some of your favorite menu items for the first time, and ABC's Gio Benitez got an exclusive, unprecedented access inside the fast food giant's massive operation.
It's that iconic burger joint. McDonald's, serving millions of Americans for more than 70 years with that famous smile. But for long, some customers haven't been smiling, questioning how their food is produced, a process most of us have never seen until right now.
So this is it. This is the first time you're letting any television crew in here.
Yes, this is the first time.
Wow.
We're making history.
We are walking into one of McDonald's top secret food plants in Fresno, California.
Here you are opening your doors to us.
Yes.
Why?
Well, we're starting on a journey called Our Food, Your Questions, and we want to open up the doors and let our customers ask us any questions they have and give them the answers.
And it won't be easy. Americans have had tough questions for the mega fast food company. Those questions right in McDonald's latest commercial launching today.
I think it's disgusting.
Does McDonald's even sell real food?
We suit up in sterile wear to see it for ourselves.
So this is what we call beef trim.
Okay.
And it comes from familiar cuts that you may know, like chuck and round and sirloin.
McDonald's says the patties are 100% beef. The recipe, they say, is nothing more than a blend of leaner beef trim and fattier trim.
Just like you would get at the grocery store, you buy like an 80-20 blend.
The beef is ground, blended together, made into those famous patties. Letting the public see this all can be risky. But with so many people on social media able to affect a company's image, experts say transparency is key.
I think McDonald's is deciding to lift the curtain because of market share. Millennials are now driving the food bus, and they're heading straight to other establishments that are offering better, healthier fare, and they're trying to catch up.
So this morning, we go right to the chief brand officer for McDonald's.
Do you think that now this is perhaps something that's being done to improve those earnings?
I got my 2 sacks of McGoodness right here. So right there, the Big Mac. So we're gonna put the Big Mac right here in jar number 1. Chicken McGrill. There you go. Boy, let me the worst thing. It looks like meat. So we're just gonna dump right in. We press them with 2 weeks. French fries from a regular restaurant. 2 weeks. French fries from a McDonald's restaurant. 2 weeks sweaty, moldy burger in there. That burger's all moldy. The filet of fish just starting to mold. That's some kind of cheeseburger. And the Big Mac, still nothing. Big Mac hasn't even started to mold yet. Big Mac, still looks like we just bought that thing. Lettuce, a little moldy. Chicken McGrill, definitely seen some better days. That thing is beat up. Filet of fish, look at that white fuzz on the top of it. The quarter pounder, that thing's got a rainforest going on inside there. This burger, same thing. Look, it's starting to get juicy on the bottom. The bun is just like coagulating into some kind of goo. Here's the regular French fries. Those things are black and crazy. Want to see what the McDonald's French fries look like? Check this out. That's right. Some kind of fluke of nature. That's right. This can't explain. But this is what you're eating every time you get these fries. Ooh, that's the Big Mac. That looks good, doesn't it? Look at this. Oh, the chicken McGrill looks fantastic. Oh, that's so yummy. Look at the filet of fish. That's very impressive. Quarter pounder, really coming to the end of the road. And are you ready for the French fries? You ready? That's right. Look at that, folks. Why are these not breaking down? That's a really good question. And you have to ask yourself, wow, what's that doing in my stomach then? Big Mac, 8 weeks. Chicken McGrill. I don't even know what that runny liquid goo is right there. Now we move on to the delicious filet of fish. What do we got? 8 weeks. Mossy goodness. Look at that fuzzy little sandwich. Here's the quarter pounder with cheese and the little sweat box that's happening there. Look at that. Looks like the ice age is set in on our quarter pounder with cheese. McDonald's French fries. It's now been 2 months, and look what's happening here. That's right. Still nothing. 10 weeks on the Big Mac. Frosty goodness. Look at the Chicken McGrill. Mmm. 10 weeks. All the
Let me hop out the Porsche, I don't wanna hit that.
Shut the up.
Hop out the Porsche, I don't wanna hit. Let me hop out the Porsche, I don't wanna hit that.
Shut the up.
Porsche, I don't wanna hit. Let me hop out the Porsche, I don't wanna hit that.
Shut the up.
Let me hop out the
Hey, I'm hungry. You want to go get
Taco Bell, Jinx, you owe me a kiss on the lips.
You're not going anywhere, Brandon.
With the knife
Not
down.
a chance.
Wait, Bill?
Rick? From high school.
Rick?
Stan! I made a goblin. What'd you guys make?
I made a kick-ass bomb.
Creative.
I'm gonna fuck this pumpkin.
Trick or treat. I've got a trick.
We'd prefer a treat.
Well, then get the fuck off my property.
Why are you by the dumpster, Uncle Alec?
I'm not smoking crack.
I didn't ask if you were smoking crack.
No, I am smoking crack.
Never smoke weed.
I know.
Smoke weed every day. Hey, you got my kush? Yeah, I'm here with fuckhead.
Please, we just want our baby back.
Brianna, bring your little badass home. She missing again.
I love watching the waves.
I'm in love with you, Brandon. Why'd he kill that guy?
Can we just watch the movie,
Is
Dad?
that Channing Tatum?
No, it's Morgan Freeman.
Are you sure?
Becca had twins. What'd she name them? Netflix and chill.
California.
Guys, I've been meaning to tell you this. One of you was adopted.
Is it Brandon?
Oh, no, after you.
No, after you.
No, go ahead.
No, I insist.
I told you to go.
Get in the elevator.
You
get
get
in
the fucking
Never smoke crack, son.
Oh, this coffee tastes like balls.
You know what balls taste like?
No, it's just what I imagine they taste like.
I gotta go, man.
I've been waiting many years for this moment to look you in the eye. Oh, shit!
What are you doing on the roof, Uncle Alec?
I lost my frisbee.
Are you smoking crack up there?
Yeah.
Drive faster! Drive! I don't want to die!
Son,
Grandpa overdosed on Viagra.
what? I'm sure this is hard for you.
I love you, bitch.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
What are you doing at the playground, Uncle Alec?
I'm helping the community.
Are you selling crack to kids?
No.
Are you the guy that sells crack to kids?
Alright, man. See you later.
See you later, man. Love you.
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
Wanna be with you.
Hey, fellas, how you like your coffee, man?
Dark black.
Fuck out!
I told you to say with milk.
What are you doing by the pond, Uncle Alec?
I'm looking for baby turtles.
Are you smoking crack?
Yeah.
See you guys.
Bye. God, I fucking hate that guy.
I don't know why you invited him.
Guys, I haven't even left yet.
Why the fuck is he still here?
Dad, there's no food in the fridge.
There never was.
Why?
I forgot to go to the store.
Hey, what do you call a fake noodle?
I don't know.
An impasta.
Did
Did you bring me out here just for that?
I did, yeah.
You guys want some pizza?
You mean pizza?
Yeah, pizza.
No, pizza.
Pizza.
Oh, what's up, Bri?
What's up, buddy?
Brandon, I missed you.
Cool, Jason. Okay.
Don't fight it.
Sir, I got you some food.
Thank you so much.
But is it gluten-free?
What?
Vegan?
I don't. You know what? I think I'm just gonna take it back.
I'm gonna jump! Don't jump, you got so much to live for, like, shit, that's the fourth one this week.
Who do you think you are?
I have no idea.
Me neither!
No! What are you guys fighting about?
We don't fucking know! Brandon!
Hey, man, giant lizard!
Where?
Oh, it's over there, and it's eating a bunch of
I
kids.
don't see anything.
Jason, how you doing?
Brandon!
Alright, I'm taking off then. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Tear that pussy up tonight.
Oh my. What are you doing, Uncle Alec?
Just down here with the paint.
You're on crack again, aren't you?
Yeah.
What the? You fucking dick! Fuck you!
So what are you kids up to tonight?
Getting bitches!
Yeah, I'm fucking shit up.
Great! Have fun!
Fuck you, man! Crack ass bitch! Wait! What are you doing with that cat, Uncle Alec?
I'm teaching him sign language.
Are you selling him for crack?
No! There's a cat. Come back later. Bring crack.
It's hard.
Super hard.
That's what she gets.
She's gotta learn.
Watch me whip.
Watch me, Nene.
Running through the six. It's my wife!
What, you're not gonna say anything?
Well, I mean, I do have standards. You have 24 hours.
Wait, 24 hours from now?
Yes.
Oh, I'm busy tomorrow.
With what?
Yoga?
Okay, just let me know. Got you something. No, don't. No, wait a minute. Merry Christmas. Brandon Calvillo. Don't act surprised.
Hey man, what you want?
2 pots, please. You say it in the mic?
What, you're not gonna say anything?
Well, I mean, I do have standards. You have 24 hours. Got you something. No, don't. No, wait a minute. Merry Christmas. Brandon Calvillo. Don't act surprised.
Hey man, what you want?
2 pots, please. You say it in the mic?
Get the fuck out of the car.
If this gets 50,000 likes in 24 hours, I'll light my arm on fire. Then holy Jesus! What?
Never mind, we did it already. Right this way.
Why are you following me?
Our table?
No!
And then my mom walked in. Are you having a heart attack? Call 911!
I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what kids like these days. Oh, wait. I got it.
Are you serious?
I'm doing the best I can!
Jason?
Brandon!
You're having a party?
No, we're not having a party.
Fucking sick party, man! Yeah!
What you up to, kids?
You looking at it, dick?
Right on. How about you?
Waiting for you to leave so I can jerk off.
Okay, right eye.
T-O-Z.
Left eye.
Oh, God!
He got his pants from a prostitute.
What did he say?
Don't tell him. You ain't. Don't tell him.
Tell me.
Get it all! My heart! I pulled my pants!
Oh, sweet lord. His arms in that shirt.
You could see his nipples.
Hey, it's
Oh
hot.
my God, your nipples!
But earlier he did. Hi, I'm here for the audition.
Good, take off your clothes.
Is this for a nude scene?
No.
Do I have to?
Who'd you get to babysit?
Brandon.
Oh no.
What's up, dudes?
Gregor, let's go.
He's fun!
What are you doing in the pool, Uncle Alec?
Teaching them how to swim.
But there's no water in the pool.
There is if you use your imagination.
It's about crap.
And it's
Okay,
the
so you
end
do it.
of the world.
You play video
as we
games?
know it.
That's a completely different scenario, man.
The end of the world.
Jason, can I get you another beer?
No, I'm good.
Shh. Get your voice down. I'm gonna get a beer. You want a beer? I already got a beer. I'm getting this beer. Cool.
What is going on?
We're having sausages for dinner.
Can you please keep your voice down?
And also dessert.
You're back.
When can I move out?
Do you know when you go to McDonald's and they're all McDonald's-y? And you're like, hell no, McDonald's?
Dad, I'm gonna be late for school.
Hush, I'm making a vow.
Nobody move.